In today's video, we'll look at how to multiply fractions. So let's start with multiplying fractions and whole numbers. All right, so if we have 1 over 5, of 6. By now, I believe you know that the word of in mathematics means multiplication. So 1 over 5 of 6 means 1 over 5 times 6. So what's 1 over 5 times 6? All you need to do is to multiply the whole number with the numerator. So whenever you're multiplying fractions with whole numbers, you multiply the whole number with the numerator of the fraction and the denominator stays the same. Or better still, you can change your whole number to a fraction. Changing 6 or any whole number to a fraction is just dividing it by 1. So 6 is the same thing as 6 over 1, because 6 divided by 1 will give you 6. So if you prefer this way, to help your understanding, you change your whole number to a fraction. So that would be 6 over 1. So what's 1 times 6? That's 6. And 5 times 1, 5. So you want to change this to a mixed number, because this is an improper fraction. How many sets of 5 can you find in 6? 1. What's left? That would be 6 minus 5. You have 1 over 5. So that's how to multiply fractions straight away. Let's take some more examples. 12 times 1 over 6. Let's see that. What's 12 times 1 over 6? So you follow the same procedure, the same process. You can change your whole number to a fraction, so it looks easy to multiply. 12 times 1, 12. Okay, 12 times 1, 12 over 6. We need to simplify our answers. How many sets of 6 can you find in 12? 2. Is there any remainder? No, because 2 times 6 is 12. 12 minus 12 is 0. So we don't have any fraction attached to this whole number. So that's our answer. All right, let's take one last example here. Okay, let's do it this way. K over 5 times 8, and we need to find out what K is equal to 16 over 5. So what's K? All right. So let's look at this. Remember, we can change our 8 to 8 over 1. We write it as 8 over 1. So if 5 times 1 will give us 5, that means a particular number times 8 will give us 16. K times 8 will give us 16. What is K? What number can you multiply by 8 to give us 16? That is 2. So K is actually equal to 2, because 2 times 8 is 16. Or you can just divide 16 by 8 to get what K is. Alright? Okay, so that's how to multiply fractions and whole numbers. Let's go to multiplying fractions just by itself. We've already touched on this in multiplying fractions by whole numbers, but let's just go into its details. So you have, for example, 1 over 2 of, remember what of signifies, times, of 3 over 5. So you just change your of to times and then go ahead and multiply. 1 over 2 times 3 over 5. You multiply the numerators, you also multiply the denominators. What do you get? This will be 3 over 10, and you can't simplify this any further. That's your final answer. So it's as straightforward as that when you're multiplying fractions. Let's take a couple of more examples. One more example here. 2 over 3 times 3 over 4. Okay, let's multiply it out straight. This will be 6 over 12. And then we can simplify further. If you divide this by 6, you have 1 left. Divide 12 by 6, you have 2 left. So this could be 1 over 2. Some people could start simplifying right from here. Let's try that out. You'll still arrive at the same answer. So you have 2 over 3 times 3 over 4. So this 3 can cancel each other out. Okay. And then this 2 divided by 2 will give you 1. 4 divided by 2 will give you 2. And your answer straight away is 1 over 2. So this might be short. This is shorter and might be easier for some of you to do. It's actually easier. So you can try this out, this method, or if you want to go the long route, you could do this. Okay. All right. Now let's multiply mixed numbers together. Let's try out 4.5 times 5 over 6. Okay, there's a mixed number and a fraction. So what do? Before you start working with mixed numbers in multiplication, you rewrite your mixed number as an improper fraction. And remember how we do that? You multiply the whole number with the denominator. Whatever you get as the product, you add the numerator to it, and that will be the new numerator. Okay, so changing this to a mixed number, that will be 4 times 2, 8, plus 1, 9. So we now have 9 over 2 times 5 over 6. Okay, so let me take the short form. 9 can be divided by 3. It's going to give us 3. 6 can be divided by 3 too. This will give us 2. So I can multiply out now. This will give us 3 times 5, 15, over 2 times 2, 4. I'll change this back to a mixed number because this is an improper fraction. How many sets of 4 can I find in 15? 3. 3 sets of 4. 3 times 4 is 12. So I have to subtract 12 from 15 here to find out my new numerator in this mixed number. 15 minus 12, that's 3. And then my denominator stays the same. So this is the product of 4.5 times 5 over 6. Let's check out one more example. Multiplying mixed numbers. So we have one whole number, 3 over 4, times 2.5. So let's check this out. Remember, when you have mixed numbers, you want to multiply mixed numbers, you change the mixed number or rewrite the mixed number as an improper fraction. So 1 times 4, 4. 4 plus 3, 7. So this will be rewritten as 7 over 4 times 2 times 2, 4 plus 1, 5. 5 over 2. Okay, can anything be simplified here? No, so we just multiply straight out. So 7 times 5, that's 35. 4 times 2, 8. Now, this is our answer in improper fraction. How many sets of 8 can we find in 35? That should be 4. 4 times 8 is 32. Subtract 32 from 35. That's 3. 3 over 8. So this is our final answer. Let's see. Let's do one more. So we'll have 2 times 1.5. Okay, so this is a whole number and then there's a mixed fraction. So remember, your whole number can be rewritten as a fraction. That's 2 over 1 times, we'll rewrite our mixed number as an improper fraction. 1 times 2, 2 plus 1, 3. 3 over 2. Okay, these two can cancel each other out. You're left with 1, left with 1. So what's our answer here? 3 over 1, which is the same thing as 3. All right. I hope you now know how to multiply fractions given to you in any form. And with this, we've come to the end of this video. I'd like to remind you as always that you are loved, you are smart, and the world needs you. Till we meet in the next video, keep on being the best version of yourself. Bye.